Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Naked Audio Tutorial. This is Yong from Sgaudiohive. So today we'll be showing you how to recycle a pair of earpods with the lightning connector to be used on the Apple iPhones. Okay, first off, I have with me a set of earpod cable. This is essentially the earpod itself, but with the drivers cut off. For this project, we will need MMCX connectors, one set, a set of heatshrink. This is 3 heat shrinks, so I will need 4. Soldering equipment, your scissors to cut the earpods off, and you might need some tweezers when you are doing soldering. Of course, your soldering equipment, and we need glue for the MMCX casing. So first off, I've already done the cutting off of the earpod. Once you cut it off, we will know that the one with the mic is the right side. So that is more confusing. But for the left side, there is actually only 2 wire, the green and the one with the brown color. So this is the ground, and the solid green wire will be the left channel. For the right side, it's actually slightly more complicated. There is 3 wire involved. We would want to take a look at here. It's very messy right now. The solid red color will be the right channel, and the ground will be actually the red and the brown that is twisted together. So it's red and bronze brown color. So the rest of the wire is for the mic. We can actually cut them away. So we want to twist the wires together tightly. Okay, so now we are going to thin the wire. As you can see, we have a green and brown color wire here. So what are we going to do? We just make a blob on the soldering iron itself. Okay, and we'll place the wire onto the solder and the block on top of it, and we'll feed it continuously until all the paint has burned off. So you can actually see that what is left is that the solder thin part and the green color wire at the below. So we're going to do this for the other side also. Just feed the solder onto the wire and let the paint burn off. For the MMCX connector, we also need to thin it. So how do we thin connectors? We'll place the iron on the surface that we want to hit. The center is the positive, and the outer side, both sides are the negative. So we place the soldering iron, in this case under the connector, and just feed the solder. It's a very quick process. It takes only a few seconds. And right now we are going to solder the actual wire onto the connector itself. The green one will go to the center. So we place them together and we just tap. You can fit some solder onto the iron first and just give it a quick tap. You might need a tweezer at this point so that you can get as close as possible to the soldering point. So the same thing, we will align the wire onto the connector and just give it a quick tap. And it should be strong enough. We can tear it away. Okay, previously I've done the soldering, but I forgot to put in the heat shrink. So right now the heat shrink is too small. So please put the heat shrink into the wire before you solder the connectors on. So now I need to enlarge the heat shrink. Okay, so right now we are installing the heat shrink. It has to be installed before, so we just heat it up. We'll put two of this to make it thick, and two on here also. You don't want this wire to be stretched out because the connector housing is not that long. So we want to bend them inwards, or just cut it shorter before you solder. Okay, so the one with the mic is the right side. So we will get this the left. We will get the left housing. Okay, so for this particular MMCX, the thicker portion. Okay, is that focus? The thicker portion on the left is where the marked connector goes. This is the right. So this the thicker part. The the one with the lettering goes on here. What I like to do is to glue the heat shrink onto the connector to act as a strain relief. But do not put too much glue. So now we close the cover. Any excess glue on the outside, we just wipe it off. We'll do the same for the right side. Just apply a very thin strip of glue layer and just close it up. Okay, so there we have our very own recycled earpod cable into a detachable MMCX cable. Any connectors can work. You can do headphones connectors, or you can even do 2-pin QDC fit ear and everything. It's just what you need. So today we have done the retermination of MMCX on the earpod. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I'll have a tutorial on every single headphone and earphone and source type connectors in the future. So do look forward to it.